Alright, hello. Welcome. I had a whole thing that I was gonna go. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. We're playing Deadly Premonition 2. I had a whole thing that I was going to launch into as sort of like a post-mortem of this year's Game Awards. But I saw that the Switch has a game sale going on. Did you know that there's a game called Hentai Stars Extended Edition on the Nintendo Switch? Which feels odd. And I mean, the specific reason that it feels odd is because for the longest time, like, Nintendo sort of tried to position itself as, like, the family-friendly console. They've sort of moved away from, like, really pushing that. Especially when, like, you know, they started, like, God, like, what was it? Fucking, Senran Kagura, like, had its, like, mainline game releases on the 3DS. So, like, Nintendo has been, like, kind of moving away from, like, being sort of, like, family-friendly, like, ultra wholesome or anything like that, and I applaud them for it. But this still feels weird. It's the description is, I'm not trying to like dunk on this game or anything because that feels disingenuous. I haven't played it. It sounds like it's a visual novel puzzle game. But like, I know what hentai means. And it's just like, get to know dive into the world of hentai stars and meet lovely girls. It's just like, you're trying to make this sound like it's just like another word for like a Japanese idol. But it's just like, no, I know what that means. I know what this word is used for. You can't just do this. Like, and like, of course, they're like, all of the fucking like screenshots used are like entirely innocuous. But then, like, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it's just like, it's rated M for mature for nudity and suggestive themes. Just like, yeah, I bet there is. Anyways, hi. Welcome. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. Mom Simulator 2023? What the fuck is this? That is a terrifying looking baby. I need to show this real quick. Please look at this. This is Mom Simulator 2023. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna dunk on things. But it's good to know that, like, the spirit of, like, just throwing what the fuck ever onto a digital game storefront is alive and well on the Nintendo Switch. But yes, today is December 8th, 2023, the day after the Game Awards. Now, I did the Game Awards stream over on the Catpull, the Team Catpull channel yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Always love hanging out with Audrey and B. It's always a good time. And there was some interesting stuff. Now, I'm definitely the kind of person who gets, like, swept up in hype. I'm very, very hype susceptible. You know, and that's me. I get excited about things really easy because I like getting excited about things. But it does mean that I am not immune to propaganda in a lot of cases, especially when it comes to marketing. So it's just sort of like a post-mortem with regards to the Game Awards. Couple things. The fact that there was the most mention of any sort of, like, jingling keys countermeasures required. Yeah, basically. Like, you jingle keys in front of me, I'm gonna be so fucking thrilled. But, like, the most basic mention that we got of any sort of, like, labor issues in gaming this year was a pin that Kratos' actor, God bless him, wore when he was going up giving the first award of the night. that just said "Workers Make Games," and they were pins that I believe were being handed out front. So this guy went there knowing that, like, just like there was probably, I'm sure there was some sort of like behind the scenes mandate for anybody who like was not going up to like give an acceptance speech, that like hey, you can't talk about this, and just because like that seems like the sort of thing they were very clear about wanting to like have a little bit more control over what was going on this year, for stuff I'll get into in just a second, but like especially after like Kratos' voice actor himself gave an 8-minute speech last year, and then what happened with the Game of the Year at the end for 2022. Like, I can kind of see where they're coming from with that, but like I feel like it was maybe a bit overkill this year. But otherwise, no real other mention of like any of the like major labor issues facing the game industry, with just like how many people have been laid off from just companies across the market this year, which sucks, you know? And then of course there was the call for anything to be said about what's going on in Palestine, especially after like, you know, they made a point last year of like making a tweet in support of Ukraine. It's just like, hey, can we get the bare minimum? And yeah, that didn't happen. And then like there's the things that they went out of their way not to do, to stuff that they were probably never going to bring up to begin with, which still sucks. Like, I want to go ahead and say, like, just like, oh, they were never going to bring this up anyway, so it's fine. But, like, no, it still sucks that this is probably stuff they were never going to bring up anyway. But then there's the matter of, like, what they did, or, like, what they were actually there for. Like, okay, somebody pointed, like, a Kotaku article pointed out, just like, you know, we need to drop the pretense and just acknowledge that the Game Awards is just winter E3. And I mean, like, that's kind of what I've been looking at it as, which is just, it's just like, this is, E3's dead. This is just another excuse that, like, a bunch of these game companies have to, like, come together and release a bunch of trailers over the course of 3 hours. But the detriment of that is that, like, they're still trying to be like, oh, this is a night to come together and celebrate gaming. And it's just like, yeah, and then you continue to do the thing where you, like, I called it lightning rounds over the course of the stream. You lightning round through a bunch of awards, and then the ones that you do give out are presented by people who are up there giving 5-minute long speeches full of, like, incredibly hit or miss bits and jokes. And then by the time we actually, like, for God's sake, like, God bless Timothée Chalamet. He went up there, he didn't try to be a comedian. He just presented the award, said who won it, handed the statue off. God bless Timothée Chalamet for that. Appreciate that man. But, like, God, Anthony Mackie could not stay focused on, like, what he was up there to do. Simu Liu, out here talking about his broken ankle. No, excuse me, the not broken ankle, his torn Achilles tendon. I think you mean Modder360 or whatever his channel was named. Yeah, that guy. Like, just going on and on and on, and just like I think back especially to Anthony Mackie. It's just like, who are you beefing with in the we don't know who you're beefing with in the audience. Please focus. And then they give off these awards to people, and they have 30 seconds to to like finish what they're trying to say, thank everyone they want to thank, and then they have to be shuffled off the stage. And I think the worst that it the worst that it got that people were pointing out was when Larian went up to accept Game of the Year for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna go ahead and get the game started. Oh, I gotta update my software. Okay. Never mind. We have to update the Switch, so I have a little bit more time to talk about this. But the worst was when Larian went up, and they were talking about like how much Baldur's Gate 3 meant to them. They talked about how it was their COVID game, and then they tried to like memorialize the people that they lost that didn't make it through production, and like people point out, like, can you imagine going up and doing that, and there's a prompter all the way in the back counting down from 30 seconds and then showing you a please wrap it up message. Fucked up if true. I know Keely's taken to Twitter to kind of like damage control with that, but like this is something that like we need to fall on one side of the fence or the other, okay? Like, you can have, like, your trailers and stuff like that, but, like, the people that should be, like, sticking to a script and, like, getting in and out of there, like, as quick as they possibly can should be the people that you've got up there, like, presenting the awards. We don't need, like, the actors from the Fallout TV series up there trying to do a bit. We don't need that, you know? We spend 10 minutes listening to Kojima. Other people can have floor time. I would say I would give a little bit of leeway for people who like need a translator. Like, part of it with Kojima is just like, there is like he needs to talk and then his translator needs to translate what he's saying. So last time we did the shower side quest so that we wouldn't be penalized for being a stinky agent. I stand by a fair bit of what I said, where there was a lot of stuff that was shown that I was excited for, and a lot of stuff that I thought looked really cool. But I'm definitely the sort of person, like I said, who gets swept up in hype really easy. So I did just want to like take that opportunity to kind of like talk about like, hey, despite how like into this I was, there was some stuff there that was less than ideal in terms of like presentation and everything. And that's not even getting into how I didn't realize, like, there was one game they showed off the finals. I was just like, oh, this is interesting. This has like an interesting premise and an interesting look to it. Only to find out after the fact that character quips and narration, like, for like round starts and round ends, are all done by AI voices for that game. So fuck that shit. Alright, so what day is it? We need it to be Monday. And it is Tuesday. Oh boy. Alright, I'm remembering now. Killer bees. War in the Boondocks. Okay, I need to figure out how to do some of these, because we're going to need to make it to next Monday, and we currently don't have the cash on hand to pay for, what's the word I'm looking for? To pay for the hotel for that whole time. I also need to reacclimate to this game because I mentioned this when I announced what we were playing, but it's been 2 months since we last played Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise. So I need to figure out how to play this game again. Yada da da. Da 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 da. Yada da da. Ooh, the loading. Ooh, the loading.
Patty, what's that?
That tree? Or the water tower?
That thing I'm pointing at. That.
Like I said, what?
That thing. Right there, Patty.
Just tell me what it is. How am I supposed to know which that you're referring to? Oh, you're goofing on me, ain't you?
Good conversation. Learned a lot. So we need to... find... a specific character. Who's that? Hey, who's that? Excuse me. Excuse me. How do I run? Ugh. Sorry, Yorkie, I'm all booked up right now. Oh, okay. I gotta remember how to run here. Oh, okay. Not that. Okay. It's right bumper. What is that? Why is that highlighted? Is there something I'm supposed to be doing in here? Hold on. Oh god, I'm gonna have to wait through more. This is the most video gamist game I've ever seen. Oh, Deadly Premonition. Have you never seen Deadly Premonition 2 before? Dead Prems 2 is shit, let me tell you.
You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person. No. Wait, maybe they just didn't care, and that's why it ended up this way. Either way, this town clearly forced nature to bend to its rules.
I think not caring and your fucking layout ending up this way is how you explain Boston.
A perfect symbol of the human condition. Yes, I can feel the horrible weight of all the sins that have been committed here. Can't you, Zach?
No. I always love hearing people who come to Boston for the first time react to how just like fucking weird Boston's whole street layout is.
How's the investigation coming? Must be going well if you're on the case.
I'm in the middle of an important business meeting right now. Sorry, but you mind waiting a bit? Is this bellboy a cutie or what? The bellboy isn't here. Okay.
Very good, sir. Please, come right this way. Serving you is my greatest pleasure. Please do let me know if there...
Yep. Alright, I don't think... Let me save my game real quick. Oh, hey, Patty. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I've been thinking about the possibility of finally buckling down and doing a Sonic 06 stream. But I feel like I have to do something funny for the loading screens. Like, fucking... Who was it? Lythero just did a Sonic 06 playthrough and did a bit where he played through the hero mode of Sonic Adventure 2 during the loading screens. And he was able to finish it before finishing Sonic 06 just by playing during the loading screens, which is very funny to me. Okay. So I need to figure out... Right, let me see here. Danny's Lost Treasure. Naff? Shut up. Then I gotta find where the fuck Daniel Clarkson is. You can find him on the east side of the Clarkson Cold Storage Building. To know the exact location of NPC, fully zoom the map. The map will start displaying NPCs as blue dots with name. Oh, okay. Avery Smith, Tyrone Sanders, The Mirror, Melvin Woods, Steve Jawara, Raven Yahoo, Alexis Jawara, Mrs. Carpenter, Emma Sanders. Danny boy, where you at? Oh, looks like he's driving somewhere. Hold on, let's double check on that. Which means that I need to wait until he gets wherever he's going before tracking him down. Maybe he's heading to Clarkson Food Delivery Services? It might behoove me to just go there. Alright, if I go all the way to the end of... What the fuck is this street called? Le Soleil? If I go all the way to the end of this street from where I'm facing, and then just take a left, should be able to get there pretty handily. Accelerate!
Were you thinking about Galima too? And all the other women we've seen so far on our travels across the states? Zach.
Oh!
I'm right, aren't I?
Thank
this
goodness.
This is a vast country. Incredibly vast. And it's
That's actually really helpful.
Deserts and farmland, with small towns scattered about here and there. That's how America looks to me. Compared to the scale of this entire country, New York, Chicago, and LA are all microscopic. Sometimes they even feel like figments of my imagination.
I should be able to hit at least this guy, I think. Damn. Oh, fuck. Shit. Reload. Got him. Got 20 bucks for that. Where'd the fun prize fall? Bro, what the fuck? Fucked up. Damn. Oh shit, wait, he went up towards the sugarcane plantation. Fuck. God damn it, Danny. I'm gonna need to take the fast travel. Shit. He bamboozled me. I've never been so bamboozled. That's not necessarily true. Hello. Oh. What's that? Hold on, I wanna... How do I get in here? Actually, how do I get in here? Oh, hold up. Damn, okay. This is some bull honky. How are all my meters doing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Okay. I'm good on hunger and sleep. Damn. Unfortunate.
This is the Deep South. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach?
How do I do the nollie again? Is he still over at the sugarcane plantation? I need to check. No. As much as I hate to, like, pay the money for this. Oh, God, and I'm gonna get fucking copyright claim for this music. God damn it. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. No, that's the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Jesus. We just need to let it resolve first. Okay. And there's Danny. Ooh, Danny, you stay right fucking there. I swear to God. Hold up. Still don't move. Low quality plate. Okay. Danny, you stay right there. Oh. Hey, man.
You again?
This is what you were looking for, right? That's... How did you get that? Romancing the stone. Romancing the stone? Yes, we pulled off a heroic feat just like Michael Douglas once did. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, let me thank you. This ring was the reason my treasure and I first met. But right after she was murdered, it went missing. Probably because you fed your hand to an alligator. I felt like I lost everything. I didn't know what to do. This may sound rude, but it doesn't look very expensive. Yeah, but to me, it's worth more than any diamond. After growing up in that trash heap of a town, I met my treasure one night. We instantly clicked, and our relationship became a special one. Then she slid that ring onto my finger and said, I'm a princess, and now that you wear that ring, you're my prince. I feel like I've been using Snapcube's Midnight Snap to help me sleep recently, and I definitely feel like I'm taking on one of the voices used for the Frog Detective playthrough. But I couldn't tell you which one because I'm always asleep and I never see what character it's for. But what I want to know is, are you ready to become a king someday? Soon after that, I came to Lucare. I took her as my wife and became a member of the Clarkson family. I could still see it clear as day if I closed my eyes. You could say, clear as a Christmas. Merry Chrism. Merry Crassus. Clear as a crisp spring morning. I don't know why saying crisp is so hard in that accent. We used to sit on that double swing out back and dream about the future. I became a king, and she became a queen. And she always carried a doll around with her wherever she went. This is our princess, our sweet little princess. But now, that dream's been shattered. My treasure and our princess are both dead and gone. I stood by her side the entire time, yet I still couldn't do jack shit. God damn it. Well, maybe if you didn't have a mullet. Hey, you pretend like you never heard all that. Being around you makes me get all weird like. I don't know what got into me. APHE Shells Necklace, level 1, allows you to fire high armor-piercing, high-explosive bullets. Only one time can be used at once. Fucking sick. Here's some thanks for your trouble. Just take it. The Clarksons don't make debts. Got it? Then scram. If you stick around me too long, get all weird again. Might like kiss or something. You know, if you want to. I'm good. Thanks, though. Alright. So the next one I want to find is... Gosh, I gotta... Okay. Alright. So that's what it is. Well, I mean, since we're just kind of hanging around doing stuff, we got time to kill regardless. And the more that I, like, kind of run around, the more likely I am to get additional payouts for distance traveled. Which is ideal. But, the spot that we're looking to get to... What is this? The park between the cemetery and the church. Park between the cemetery and the church. Oh! Right here. Okay, whoop. So this is apparently a series of side quests wherein we are given a task in terms of, like, killing wild animals. The first one is bees. We gotta kill bees. And then after that, wild dogs, and then after that, alligators. And it's apparently like 30 of each. This is apparently a video game. Hello, cow. You've got that right. Alright. Just need to... I hope I don't get, like, hit by a car because I'm not looking where I'm going. Like, I don't want that to happen, but also it would be really funny. Whose house is that? Hi, Gage, I need your wisdom. What the fuck was that Alan Wake musical number in the VGAs? That was Herald of Darkness, also known as Alan Wake the Musical. It is from a sequence wherein... Well, I mean, you saw it. That's what happens. That's what happens in the game. And I mentioned this on the Catpool stream, but that particular sequence, or that particular song is normally anywhere from 9 to 13 minutes long, depending on how many guitar solos they decide to put in it. So they said it was on the north side of the park. Is that a beehive? Oh shit. Killer bee stinger. To kill a bees. That's a beehive-ass beehive. But yeah, the version on the Best of the Old Gods of Asgard album that actually just came out in full today is 13 minutes long, whereas the music video, which you can find on their YouTube channel and uses clips that are in the game itself. Where did this child come from? Oh, that's Patty. She's our Watson for the game. She's great. She's like my favorite character in this game. I have exterminated 4 of 30 kilobees. Do kilobees. Okay, so this isn't really gonna get me anywhere, if I'm being honest. Did she have her own skateboard? No. Don't worry about it. But yeah, the music video version is like 9 minutes long. So when they did the VGAs, they really when they did it for the VGAs, they really truncated it. I was getting coffee. Was that bananas? No, that was Bee's Hive. Not Bee's possessive, as in like our friend Bee. Not their hive, but it was a hive of bees. Okay, so there's not really... Oh, wait, did it respawn? Ooh. Also, hold up. Hidden UFO. I see you, motherfucker. Oh, hold up. They respawned because I got far enough away. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is doable. So we gotta kill, 30 of these. Thank you for not shooting Bee's Hive. That would make the next team stream awkward. I would never do that to Bee. Bee is a fantastic person to hang out with and be around. And I would never do something so heinous as that. Oh, they respawned again. Ooh, okay. Guess what? It's farmable. Duckula bees. Oop. And I get a sharpshooter bonus for every time I shoot one. So not only am I completing a side quest, but I'm making a little bit of money while I do it. Incredible, Zach. You know, making small amounts of money for doing things that I can repeat many times over the course of a period of time could be a basis for a new form of employment. Some kind of economy where you take on specific gigs. I don't know what you would call it. But it could be the next big thing. What's that, Zach? You think that's a terrible idea? And would only be exploitative? Oh, don't be ridiculous, Zach. I think we should assume that economists only have the best in mind for their workers. You gotta stop being so negative, Zach. It's fantastic to be around, making small amounts of money for firing 9mm bullets at a swarm of bees. They are actually rubber bullets. This is not a real gun. It's called Mr. Alligator. York doesn't have his actual gun because he's supposed to be on vacation. Do you think those bees stop bullets? Wow. Alright, what are we at? 16 out of 30. Okay, we're a little over halfway there. Saw the inside of Patty's head for a second there. Ooh, I am running low on bullets. Yeah, it's slightly better, but also rubber bullets hurt. Well, yeah. Maybe you should stop wasting your ammo on bees. No, I have to complete the side quest! You think I'm just out here shooting bees for fun? Do you think I am doing it because I enjoy it? I am doing this because I was hired to do so, and also because every time I shoot bees, I get $1.30. Yes, I think you're out here shooting bees for fun. No, I'm doing it because it's my fucking job as an FBI agent. And, like, that's not even necessarily my words. Like, that is Agent York's expressed opinion. You can go back and watch the stream where we picked up this quest. How do we feel about Sega announcing new neurodivergent cab? I'm pretty excited about that. I'm a little bit more excited about the prospect of and more. How it's not just new Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, Shinobi, Golden Axe, and the other one. What was the other one? I forget already. Why are you doing your job? You are on vacation. We're doing our job because there was a murder here! I know it got leaked, but them showing Jet Set after Bomb Rush comes out and kick the door down. I'm more excited for the JSR, but I'm literally playing through Bomb Rush right now. Well, here's the thing. Jet Set Radio isn't out yet. So by the time Jet Set Radio, or by the time you've gotten to the point with Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, where you're just like, this game's really good, I'm kind of hankering for a new experience though, then Jet Set Radio will be there. Who is that? I just need to kill two. I just need to take out 2 more killer bees. Oh. The killer bees. Oh shit! Oh shit! Patty. The killer bees got me, Patty. You're gonna be fine. You're not even allergic. Patty, I don't think I'm gonna make it. True. Will JSR let me import someone's persona? If you get it on PC, I'm sure it will. Maybe not, like, natively support that, but, like, you'll be able to. Alright, we gotta go see Melvin again. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
One lollipop? 2 lollipops? 3 lollipops? Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
How are my meters doing? Still good. Swoos. Swoos. Has he been asleep this whole time? No. Don't be ridiculous. Special sale for sunburned customers only. That sounds like a terrible idea. York, you have to wake up. You're having the bee shooting nightmare again. Stop the bees, York! I can hear people talking out in the greater part of the house about the game that I'm playing because I'm sitting here shouting about York stopping bees. Melvin!
What's the buzz, Mr. FBI Special Agent?
It's funny you mentioned that. Whoa! Did you go and eradicate all them bees? Now that's what I call a special agent. I could have taken them out myself, but as you can see, I'm awful busy here. Yeah, talking to that guy. All evil cowers in their presence. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. We sure are lucky you came to this town. You're welcome.
What's the buzz, Mr. FBI Special Agent?
Give me more things to kill. Melvin, you still haven't given me my bounty yet. Bounty? Oh, of course it's a Melvin quest. Thank you, Melvin. Yes, my bounty. You said I was going to be a rich man, remember? Oh, right. You sure have a good memory, Mr. York. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten nothing. Honest, I never forgot it for a second. So? Truth be told, there's one more thing I need done before I can make you rich. See, the bounty gets paid off if you successfully protect the town's peace. But there's still dangerous creatures lurking in the town out now, ain't there? And they're far more spine-tingling than any killer bee could be. Which means our town's peace is still going unprotected. Wolven blood powers them, a natural-born wild bunch. You ain't never gonna get a collar on these suckers, the Mad Dogs. I would probably see a movie called The Mad Dogs. I see. So now, instead of bees, you'd like me to exterminate some dogs. Pretty much, yeah. You still want to be a rich man, don't you? Mad Dogs. Yes, Zach, it reminded me of exactly the same thing. Cujo, 1983, directed by Louis Teague. Remember that one? The horror, the excitement, I was blown away. It's definitely the greatest masterpiece out of all Stephen King-based films. I don't know, Chapter 1 was pretty good. Oh, that wouldn't have come out yet. Now that I think about it, 1983 was probably the year the Stephen King-based film pandemic truly began. Cujo, followed by The Dead Zone, followed by Christine. Maybe this is a chance to overcome the fear that films instilled on us, huh? The Natural-Born Wild Bunch. Are you going to end up killing Mothman? No. We're not even in West Virginia. Alright. Where to find wild dogs? To find an abundance of wild dogs, make your way across the drawbridge so you're on the west side of Lucare. In this section of the town, you will find pockets of wild dogs you can take out. I've marked the clusters on the map above. Go to each of them, defeat the dogs or to get 30 wild... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, that's doable. Oklahoma. Hello, Xanda. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Oh. I'm gonna go close the door real quick while this loading screen is resolving. 1 second. I feel like I've been using the word resolving a lot for things, and I think that's entirely because of Final Fantasy XIV. Talking about mechanics resolving. It is an apt word for the times that I do use it. Gotta close the door. They can't know that I'm playing Deadly Premonition 2. How it goes? It goes. You know. Oh, hold up. I gotta change my sitting position here. Mitty threw up earlier. Didn't throw up. I've been real worried about her throwing up on my computer lately. Because it's just like, I don't want to have to buy anything new. But like, my god. The amount of vomit in this little girl. Alright, we need to... Where's the drawbridge? The drawbridge. Me too, Mini. For the sake of clarification, Mitty is spelled M-I-T-Y because her name is Calamity. I gotta go one more road down. Excuse me. Apologies. First of all, how dare you? No, I'm kidding. It's not that big a deal.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've
Car.
got a hot hand.
I'm alright. I wanted to see what would happen. I like that my skateboard didn't take any damage. But you're nerdy enough to name her after the MIDI song format. Nope, not that nerdy. That's a nice car. Whose car is that? Hello. Look at you. Patty, we should absolutely steal the... Patty! Oh! We are going to Louisiana. You know what that means. I'm going to get run over. We should grind on the car. I would if I remembered what, like, the jump button was. But I don't.
1 lollipop? 2 lollipops? 3 lollipops? Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
So there's supposed to be roaming packs of wild dogs on this side of the city. So we just need to kind of keep an eye out for that. Let's see. Where are we? We're actually coming up on one of the bigger packs right now. Aha, here we go. Oopie. Wait. Miamo. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Shid. Alright. Retreat.
It really seemed like you knew who Galina...
Pop an ollie off the spoiler. For some reason, I thought it was like for Midgard Stormer since you had Ragnarok. Can you kill dogs with your skateboard? No. But no, so to give you an idea of like what our naming conventions for our cats have been, there's Ragnarok, and then there's Armageddon, who unfortunately passed a few years back, and then there's Calamity. Hold on. I have to mute for this because it likes to copyright claim the song. It's a sentence I hate that I typed. No one asked you to type it. You did that entirely on your own. So I think I should have more ammo in my suitcase. I was trying to be helpful. Don't pin your Louisianan crimes on me, pal. I'm not trying to pin anything on you. I'm just saying that's a sentence that you came up with. And you decided to type out. Nobody made you do that. Ooh, I can go ahead and, body boost, minigame boost, gun boost. There we go. Yeah, see? Rubber bullets. I don't need the sunscreen on me. I don't really need to worry about drowsiness right now, but I'm gonna keep the colas on me, just in case. Alright. I feel good about that. Should I stop in for food? Probably. No, I should hold on to my money. What you looking at, Patty? Is it this weird old guy? Kinda looks like Michael Caine, huh? You know, Patty, it's 2005, which means Batman Begins is out? Question mark? Zach, do you remember if Batman Begins has come out already? APHE shells in a Glock? Rubber? Yeah, don't worry about it. A totally normal Louisiana hotel room. Yeah, of course. Loading screen, it's the loading screen. I can't believe this cartoon is just all loading screens. Oh, here we go. Batman Begins was 05. Cool. I was right. I'm so smart. I can only have 9 in a clip now, it seems like. Oh, hold on. Hold on, actually. Yep, nope, 9 in a clip. That's probably fair. Alright, so if I turn right and take the 3rd right turn, that'll get me to the road on the drawbridge. Then I hang a left. I should be able to find those dorgs pretty easy. Alright, this one. There's 2. And a 3. Whoa. Hey! 35 miles traveled. Who knew the answer to my troubles of... My money troubles was to just keep fucking skateboarding around? Who would have thought? I probably would have figured it out fairly quickly. Okay, here we go. Oh! Damn. Okay. Bupper. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Haha, gotcha. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this quest. At least they're not making, like, sad, hurt dog noises. Which I think is only because I am killing them with explosions. Ow. I cast explosion. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Haha! Oh shit! Ah, le chien de mort. Fuck. Ooh! Ooh, you're a tougher one. Wait, the dogs explode? No, the bullets are exploding. Well, duh, that's how guns would work. I'm glad we figured that out. Good talk, everybody. Alright, so that was 10. So where's the next pack I can farm from? Looks like just across the street. But more towards this side. There should be about 5 over in this area. Right, these are the non-lethal exploding rubber bullets. Yeah, exactly. They're non-lethal, which is why it still takes 2 of them to kill a dog. Unless they are le chien de mort. In which case it takes like 5. Or 6. I wasn't counting. Oh, but there's one over there, so we'll be able to count this time. Oh, shit! Fuck! Shit. Anaconda skin. Ah, le chien de mort. 1. Shit. 2. Fuck. 3, 4, 5. 5 shots. More than enough to kill at least 1 dog. This guy runs like he's on one of those VR treadmills. Le chien de mort, as in the dog of death? Yeah, exactly. We'll be getting a Metal Gear series on Short Stream with the collections coming out. Maybe. It's possible. I've already got a few of them. Like, I've got Twin Snakes for the GameCube, and then I've got the HD collection that came out for the 360. Hell, I think JB has a PlayStation Mini. 1, shit, 2, fuck, 3. Where did you learn to count? Public school? Anyway. Alright, if we go 2 blocks over, there is a group of 6. Whoa. Le chien de mort. Oh. I will say it looks like I can use splash damage pretty effectively with these bullets, which is nice. Ah, le chien de mort. Fuck. Shit. Gotcha. Oh no! Whoa! I fucking love video games. Dog skull. Ah, a dog worth $7.77. Ah, le chien de mort. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. We're up to 21 out of 30. So our next stop is hereabouts, which there's going to be about 5 that we can take out. Le chien de mort! Fuck! Shit! Everybody is spelling dog in French wrong. It's C-H-I-E-N. Come on. Chien. Oh, beans. Haha, 2 for 1. Oh, I got $22 for that. The French are spelling the word dog wrong. Well, of course they are. They're not trying to spell chien. Fuck. Damn it! My bit! Le chien de mort! Okay. Ah, le chien de mort. Oh, fuck. Hold on. No, 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 no. No. Anyways, they're not trying to spell dog. They're trying to spell chien, which is French for dog. Get it together. All right. 20. So that's 26. Our next groups are a little bit higher up. Around here's about. We're like le chien de mort. I'm reminded of that bit in Bruges where they talk about the bullets that make people's heads explode. This is a different movie, but is it true that there is a spot in a man's head where if you shoot it, it will blow up? God, I should rewatch Hot Fuzz. Good movie, Hot Fuzz. Explode. There's a sale on Voodoo, which is where I usually go to get like all of my digital movies. And the snowman was $5. I'm just like, that's worth it. Fenced in. Fuck. Shit. Haha, gotcha. Oh no! Ah, le chien de mort. Wait, no. Hold on. Hold up, everyone. That is going to be 29, so we just need to get one more, which there should just be one on the opposite side of the road. Love Hot Fuzz. It's a good movie. Is it propaganda? Waggles hand non-committally? I'm gonna kill you just because you're gonna give me $7.77. Also because you bit me. Like, what the fuck? Alright. So... Gotta go get Melvin. Let him know that, the town no longer's got those dogs in them. Why did Twitch eat the comment? I don't know. Do I look like I am an expert on the inner workings of Twitch.tv? I'm not. Made a joke about getting hot fuzz from the dogs you're exploding. You see that, Zach? That dog we just killed dropped a DVD copy of Hot Fuzz. Would Hot Fuzz have been out at this time? When did Hot Fuzz come out? This game takes place in 2005. Was it 06? Hot Fuzz is 07. Ah. Alright. Shaun of the Dead was 04. So a dog would be more likely to drop a DVD copy of Shaun of the Dead. I understand now. But Hot Fuzz is better, so... I mean, that's more of a matter of taste, if we're being honest here. I remember one of the most interesting things that I've ever, like, interesting questions that I've ever, like, taken the time to ponder. And I'm gonna go ahead and posit this to you. Is L.A. Noire propaganda? Because personally, I would argue that it isn't. Because no matter how many, like, quote-unquote good cops you may find in that game seems to have the pretty blatant opinion that just, like, yeah, the whole thing's corrupt top to bottom. Define propaganda. Propaganda is basically anything that seeks to kind of, like, reform, like, the image of police and police work in the public eye. I would say... an example of propaganda would probably be like a Zootopia. Your most famous clip from L.A. Noire is saying something horrible and getting run over immediately. Oh no! That's a good clip, admittedly. But like that game ends with just like essentially the bad guys more or less winning.
What's the buzz, Mr. FBI Special Agent?
Melvin, that joke doesn't actually work anymore since, dogs. Mr. York, you took care of all the mad dogs. Stupendous. Do allow me to thank you on behalf of the town. Anywho, about your bounty. I happened to find this beautiful bead in town the other day. I think I'll just give it to you. Cool. What do you think? I don't know how valuable it is, but it sure is pretty. I've never seen a bead this blue before, so I've been saying, it came from the ocean depths. Deep Ocean Bead. I would probably not watch a movie called Deep Ocean Bead. This D.O.B. was my treasure, but I'm giving it to you as proof that we're true friends. Wait, Melvin. Nah, just go on and take it. You sure did me right here, Mr. York. Boy, do I owe you. Big time, Listen.
What's the buzz, Mr. FBI Special Agent?
How about Deep Ocean Beat? Melvin, when you were talking to me about getting rich, did you mean... Don't be silly, Mr. York. You didn't really think that crummy little bead could possibly be the full bounty, did you? Didn't you just... You just... finished telling me how you were hyping this bead up so much. And now you're just like a crummy little bead. It's just like, what the fuck? Melvin, make up your goddamn mind. I am just letting people know that I want pizza. The Melvin Cinematic Universe is approaching the Michael Bay era, which York must be ecstatic about, because according to York, Michael Bay is an up-and-coming art house filmmaker. Sea Monster Boss uses Deep Ocean Beam. Next up is the final mission. Complete this one and you'll get rich for real this time. Zach, did he just call this bead crummy? You say something? No, please continue, Melvin. Massive jaws, stone-like skin, and supple tails. Supple? Melvin, do you want to tell us something? All nothing but weapons of murder to these beasts. Their yellow eyes gleam with evil. The Death Gators. I would 100% watch a movie called Death Gators. You put a movie in front of me called The Death Gators, I'm watching that shit. Yeah. Come in. JB, would you watch a movie called Death Gators?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
That shit sounds great. I'm trying to think of the dumbest title of a movie I've ever seen. It's
Ooh,
probably,
this pizza looks good.
it's probably Cocaine Bear.
What are you talking about? Cocaine Bear tells you exactly what you're in for.
Yes, I just mean, one of those, the dumb premises in the title. Also have fun.
Thank you. Oh, this is good pizza. Fat Tail Friday. We got pizza from a new place today. That's a little bit more expensive than what we usually go for. But you know what? Sometimes you need to get the expensive pizza. Anyways, Melvin, tell me more about that Death Gator's supple, sexy tails. First dogs, now alligators. Yeah, you sure catch on quickly. But this is the last one, really. As long as you set your mind to it, I'm sure you can clean them up in no time. Zach, do you recognize these symbols? Mad Cujo dogs, man-eating alligators, both creatures from Louis Teague films. Yes, that's right, the director of one of your favorite films, 1985, The Jewel of the Nile, starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. It's a masterpiece that updates the Indy Jones formula with top-class sensibility. He would fucking call it Indy Jones. Now I kind of want pizza. I was thinking KFC before. KFC pizza? Probably a bad idea. I don't know. That sounds like a good fuck. There's a place in Newark that for some reason does not charge extra for additional toppings nor gluten-free crust. Nice. There aren't really any like local pizza places around here, unfortunately. Like, this place is about as close as we've gotten. But even then, it's got like 3 locations in our, or not 3, 4 locations in our area. And an alligator plays an important role in the final scene. It's an unwritten rule, Zach. After a wild dog, there always has to be an alligator. I don't... Okay. Now that's music to my ears. From the very start, these two trials have been repeating 2 sides of the same inexorable balance. Alright. It's Texas. They don't have Italians in Texas. Except for one place in Red Oak that I'm pretty sure was owned by the mob. Oh, that hits the fucking spot. Ugh. Okay. All right. I better get, like, money for this one. Because my guy has been promising to make me rich this whole time. Okay. So Isaac Lake is the best place to go. According to this guide I'm looking at. Alright. So let's head out to the main road. And then we're just going to want to head south as far as we can. Well, southwest. 30 miles west-southwest of Pin Tweaks. Yeah, $22 for a double kill on the way to riches already. True enough. Try not to eat directly into the mic. I mentioned something about a time limit. Yeah, I don't know if that's something that was actually ever implemented. It's not giving me a time limit. The faster you are, the better the reward. I don't know.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead,
Oh, you move fast. Okay. Give me your skin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Are you stuck? Oh, shit. Alligator skull. Yeah, there's no time. Excuse me, sir? Sir, can you come out of the water? Can you come out of the water, please? Come out of the water, please? Ah! Ow! I'm alright. So we're blowing up alligators for the police. Hope he comes out of the water way too fast and kills you. Oh hey, I almost got my way to shit. Almost, but not quite. Thankfully, I'm too good at video games for that. Hey. Bitch. Oh! Hello? Oh, beans. Oh, beans! Alright, give me 1 second. Hello, Ion Agenda and Scarlet Dye. Welcome. What a miserable experience must be to skateboard on mud. Actual Florida man moment there. What, shooting alligators with exploding bullets? Come get me! Oh god, you're fast. Yeah, we gotta reload. Come get me. Fuck, 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 fuck! Oh shit. You gotta at least let me reload first, man. Come get me. Hello? Woo. Alligator. I. All right. Excuse me. Woo. All right, what are we at? 9 out of 30. Kids, don't try this at home. I am a trained professional.
Okay, Patty. I'm going to...
Come on, big guy. Come get me. Whoa. That federal agent just executed an albino alligator with an explosion spell? Goldie. FBI man on vacation holds wildlife at gunpoint for investigation. So what are the big gators called? The alligators. They don't got a special name or anything. They're just alligators. Where's this one? Oh, I see it, actually. Hold on. Come on. Shit. Damn. These ones are all out of my range. That one might not be. Nope, that one is. Haha! Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Game over hell, thank you for the subscription! Hi, Lucas! This is just like Resident Evil 4. It's a little bit more like Resident Evil 2. Pushes my glasses up my face. Yeah, because it's alligators. There aren't alligators in Resident Evil 4. There's a big salamander. Oh, fuck. Ow. Thank you, Lucas. Your timing fucks. Not Resident Evil 5. You know what? You know what? I don't want to talk about Resident Evil 5. Ah, gotcha, idiot. Gotcha again, idiot. Gotcha again, idiot. Dumbass. Oh, fuck. Ow. Okay, ducking out. Don't die like an idiot. Can't promise anything. Hope you'll forgive me for what I've just finished working on. What? Actually, I do want to because it'll be funny. What are you working on, Lucas? Yes, what are you working on? How many muscles does it have? Alright, what am I at? I'm at 15 out of 30, so I'm halfway there. Uh-oh! Haha! Hey, but... Hey. Don't you walk away from me. Hey! Hey! Well, I'm never collecting whatever that guy had. Darksider's 2 thing. Ah. Who would win, an acid shark on the land with an explosive gun or an extra large alligator? Why would the gun be explosive? That just seems like poor planning. Looks like there's more over there. I think if I head far enough that way, the guys here will respawn. Would a shark eat an alligator? I'm sure it's happened. Okay, Google. Do sharks eat alligators? Sharks versus gators. It's a bloodbath when they fight each other. I want everybody to guess which state this news article is from. Florida. Bingo. Sharks and alligators go tooth to tooth when they fight. It gets ugly and bloody real quick. Now scanning space there beastly reptilian primal in nature works. Nearby, another primitive creature glides through the shadows, its pointed tail propelling ocean's apex predator towards a brutal Darwinian dance on which the most powerful jaw, quickest strike, and thickest skin often wins this war. Shark versus gator. The two seldom meet. When they do, their dance is no waltz in the national park. It can get ugly and bloody real quick at the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge, a 140,000 acre overlay of KSC. Gators usually win, actually. Shark-gator run-ins are relatively rare, says researchers who study such occasions near NASA's main launch pads. Gator guts are so acidic, all but teeth and scales are gone within days. Huh. How about that? Gators are acidic, are they? Thinking real hard. Shit. Haha! Headshot! Ah, gotcha, idiot. Ah, this motherfucker doesn't even know I'm here. Hey, look at me. Oh! NASA studying gator versus shark death matches. Hey, fun fact, Gundam just announced G-Witch shirt's a hot topic. They have a choo-choo shirt. Oh, shit! That's awesome. I don't have a chance to enjoy the fact that I just got $400 because that gator was coming up on me real quick. I do like choo-choo. One of these days I need to do a stream where I build the demi-barding. Hey, look at me. Look at me, idiot. Oh, fuck. No, not that much. Hope it's choo-choo punching the bitch. Choo Choo is literally my favorite fucking character in that show. Yeah, maybe if I swing around the back. I linked it in Friendisty. Oh, different Choo Choo. Yeah, it's Choo Choo with like 2 pom-pom hairdo. She's great. She's so angry all the time. And I love her for it. I do admittedly kind of wish she got like a flashier mech. Like, I like that they made like a kit specifically for her demi trainer in particular. But like, I also wish, I wish Choo Choo could have gotten something a little bit cooler. Like, the demi barding's fine, I guess. I'm running out of bullets, I'm noticing. Oh shit. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Bitch. Oh, fuck. Da-da-da-da. Alright, there's 2 of them right here. Shit. Including an albino. Hello? Oh, fuck. So I can probably manage 1 more before having to go back and get more bullets. I saw a fan variant with 4 arms called Demi-Goddess. I like the fact that she makes it work with a school mech against military shit and super robots. Why are you killing so many gators on their day of the week? I'm doing it for a side quest because Melvin told me he can make me rich. With a bounty. I'm a bounty hunter. He could just be straight up lying to me for all I know. But like, I've got to try, because I need the cash money. That being said, I've not been doing too badly money-wise right now. Oh, beans. Yeah, that's all. That's gonna be all I'm gonna do. I don't want to risk trying to take one out with 6 bullets. Got a bag of chips here. Hold on. How many more do I need to kill? Just 5 more. But I'm gonna need to hoof it all the way back to the hotel. This is a scene from Walter Mitty. Do you get free chips with energy drinks again? Did you get free chips with energy drinks again? I didn't. I just bought these because they were mesquite barbecue wavy chips and I really wanted some. The energy drink I'm having today is actually the Sonic the Hedgehog G Fuel energy drink that tastes like peach rings. It's pretty good. I don't think I can get bullets from a vending machine. Which is wild. This is the Deep South. You'd think they would have that.
If this town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge hanging over the bayou. Lift bridges are truly a rarity. Reminds me of Duluth, Minnesota. Remember what happened there? That man went to such great lengths to collect his victims' tongues. You know, the one who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decompose. As I drove him to the station after his arrest, he started lecturing me on the proper way to give someone a kiss. Anyway, back to Duluth. They have a famous lift bridge there called the Aerial Lift Bridge. The lift bridge here is the first one we've seen since then, but this one looks a lot smaller than the aerial lift bridge. Its smaller size was most likely chosen due to the width of the river and the sea level of this area. The height and structure of a bridge is what determines which sort of boats can travel down the river. Normal bridges' base heights are set at a higher point so that boats can freely pass underneath them. But I imagine it would be difficult to create a bridge with a large arch here due to the river width and the sea level. That's why we're seeing all these mobile bridges, such as lift bridges and drawbridges around here. As far as Louisiana goes, it appears that they've built mobile bridges over most of the bayous. Fascinating, isn't it, Zach? So many different types of bridges. I'm curious to learn even more about bridges now. Let's do some detailed research next time we get the chance.
I love having a skateboard conversation and York just unlocks a new hyperfixation. Of course, York is more interested in a bridge than the corpse French kisser killer. For the record, he wasn't French kissing corpses. It was just their tongues. It's an important distinction to make. How did that fuck up? What the fuck is... Okay, so I just took a look. So I had typed in the announcement tweet, "You'll always be my little pogchamp." And for some reason it autocorrected to Ponchatoula? And I just noticed this. What the fuck is a Ponchatoula? Hilariously, it's a city in Louisiana. That is an odd bit of a coincidence. Hold on. Yeah, I just looked it up. I was just like, I saw that. I was just like, what the fuck is Ponchatoula? And I looked it up, and it's just like, oh, it's a city in Louisiana. I'm just like, huh. Well, alright, alright, alright. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save real quick, because we've done quite a bit. Look at that. We started this stream with about $840, and we've brought that up to just over 2,000. Go us. Mitty, are you knocking stuff over down there? Actually, hold on. Let's get something to eat. It's about lunchtime. A little after lunchtime.
Now that's what I'm talking about. You can't get fine eating like this at any of those diners out there, so make sure you enjoy it.
Let's just go with the Bananas Foster. We don't need to get anything fancy right now.
Thanks, mister.
You're welcome.
Next time you get a hankering for old-time Creole food, just stop on by.
Sure thing, man.
I sincerely hope you're having a comfortable stay, Mr. Morganson.
Mr. Morganson, I trust that you're enjoying your stay at our humble hotel. Whether you need to purchase sundries, send out a cleaning order, reserve seats at our restaurant, or order a taxi, please feel free to give me a ring at any time. I sincerely love to assist you in any way I can. Sure thing, man. All right, let's go shoot 5 more alligators. I gotta get like a cushion for this chair. It's just like an office chair, but like, you know, I have to sit in it all day for like my day job. Why stop there? Because I don't want to waste that much ammo. I gotta sit in this chair all day for my day job, and then it's also the chair that I use for streaming. I've been thinking about getting a new one anyway at some point. I chose this one because my old chair from the apartment was like fake leather, so plastic, and it didn't really breathe well, so like when I was sitting up against it, like I would get really sweaty. And I like this one because it breathes a little bit better, but it doesn't have armrests. So like I've been noticing that like my shoulder's been hurting because I think I'm like trying to like keep my arms up. So I don't know. I might look into potentially getting like a different chair.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Boonga. Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of either? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me. By the way, Zach, Hoongan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeletal gentleman. Do you remember his name? Ah, yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers. In 1980, he played Dick Halloran in The Shining. And in 1983, he was in the Twilight Zone. He played the man who invited all those elderly folks into a strange new world. I knew it, Zach. There's definitely a connection here. But he's a bit too old. Scatman's more of a sage character. Our skeletal gentleman is a little younger, isn't he? Yes. They have different body types, but what about Forrest Whitaker? He made his debut in 1982 in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Then he was in Platoon and The Color of Money, both released in 1986, followed by Good Morning Vietnam in 1987. Oh, he was in Bird in 1988. What an impressive filmography. Across the 80s, he transformed his rough, young image into a more cheerful, wiser one. That's why the 80s can also be described as the decade that built up Forrest Whitaker's career.
I guess.
I firmly believe
Sure.
that he'll win an Academy Award for Best Actor someday. Yes, I'm sure it's right around the corner. He'll most likely wait until the time is right. Maybe around next year. Then he'll unleash his best performance yet. Zach, I could go on about famous actors forever, but we have a case to solve here. Let's table this discussion for now.
I've overshot. Shit. But hold on, actually. I forget if we've actually looked this up already, but, Forrest Whitaker. He has won an Academy Award. List of awards and nominations received by Forrest Whitaker. Major associations. Academy Award he won for Best Actor for The Last King of Scotland, which happened 2 years after the events of this game. Oh yeah, I overshot by a huge degree. That happens. That's what happens.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in New Orleans, I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things are down here? You certainly don't see that sort of thing in New York or D.C. They never stop to chit-chat, especially when ordering food. They only say what's necessary, without any decoration. The customer only makes eye contact with the waiter about once every 3 times they interact. But that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Zach? The human relationships here are as fluid as an inorganic mechanism running on the smoothest, purest oil there is. And it feels strangely comfortable. After spending time in New Orleans and coming here, I think I'm starting to like the Southern disposition.
Anyway. Oh shit! Damn, right out the gate. Oh, come on. Please? Come get me. Ow. So that's 2. Oh. Oh. That's 3. There's a big boy over there. Let's go say hi to the big boy. Hold on. I'm really tired. Alright, everybody say hi to the big boy. Come get me. Oh shit, not that fast, not that fast. Woo! Oh, that guy's on top of things. I think that's everything. Yep, 30 man-eating alligators. That was a large flat fuck. You are correct. Fucking huge.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
I'm more of a creamer guy myself.
Were you thinking about Galena too? And all the other women we've seen so far on our travels across the states? Zach, I'm right, aren't I? This is a vast country. Incredibly vast. And it's mostly composed of mountains, deserts, and farmland, with small towns scattered about here and there. That's how America looks to me. Compared to the scale of this entire country, New York, Chicago, and LA are all microscopic. Sometimes they even feel like figments of my imagination. Think back to what Las Vegas looked like when we were driving up I-15. It was a mirage. But TV and movies dress up those mirages and broadcast them to people all around the world. Meanwhile, American women become fascinated by the gorgeous city lights and are drawn toward those illusions. The very same women who are chosen as prom queens in their small towns. In the end, all they find are ghosts. Once their eyes adjust to that blinding light, they realize there's nothing but vanity and lust surrounding them. They finally figure out that it was all in their heads.
Scared the
Then
shit out of
they
me.
try to satisfy themselves with something else. Drugs. And drugs are the gateway to a whole pantheon of crime. Zach, remember what you told me once? The women who turn to crime aren't the evil ones. The drugs aren't evil either. They're nothing but chemicals. The ones who feed off those women and use them. They're the ones to hate. Let's go, Zach. We need to find the person who's hiding behind Galena and drag them out into the blazing southern sun.
Very pragmatic way of looking at it, York. I know you're here, Melvin, you fucking nerd. Where's my goddamn money? I have wasted my entire Tuesday killing animals. Hello. And your entire ammo stash.
What's the buzz, Mr. FBI Special Agent?
Still doesn't work because we stopped killing bees a while ago. Mr. York, you did it! You actually managed to eradicate the Death Gators. As the sheriff of this town, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sometimes it makes people smile, and sometimes it makes them cry. It can herald both happiness and despair. Each bill is a contract with the devil. The money. I would probably not watch a movie called The Money. Here's your bounty. You earned it. Now you're a rich man. Zach, we finally got our bounty. Can't exactly call ourselves rich, though. I got $75. Cool. Thanks, man. Okay. Was that worth it? No, not in the slightest. That being said, it did prompt us to do a lot of traveling, and we got a lot of money from traveling, which I do appreciate. Is that enough money to replace all the bullets that you used? Maybe. Let's find out. We just got to go to his crawfish food truck out here, and he'll sell us some bullets. Oh my god. This game sometimes, I swear. I'm gonna eat some chips. There's some kind of argument going on outside. Chips sound good too. And they are. It sounds like a funny argument. So like nobody's actually mad at anyone, which is good. Ding dong.
Okay, hold on.
Alright, what we got? Spam. Rubber bullets are only $6 a box. So actually that could replace all the boxes I lost. Let's not get 12. Let's only get 6. Do you have anything that sells for a lot? I should go to the voodoo shop and, like, see if I can craft anything.
You ever need anything? You just come on by, Mr. York.
You're not only the sheriff of this town, you also manage a general store.
Sure, as long as you ring this bell here.
That's terribly convenient, Melvin. But I have one concern. What if a crime occurs while you're managing the store? Running a business and keeping the peace, both jobs require immediate response in times of crisis. I just can't see how it would be possible.
It's actually pretty easy, Mr. York.
But what if a criminal who just robbed a bank came here on his way home and bought up all your stock?
Oh, I like the sound of that. You want to make me rich? Hey, how about you just buy up the whole store while you're at it? I'll never let money stand in my way. It's not the boss of me, for I am the last shopaholic.
I would not watch a movie called The Last Shopaholic.
Ooh, I'm funny.
Melvin, that was a serious question.
Really? Could have fooled me. Not even the Clarksons would do something that crazy. No point in preparing for something that'll never happen, right? After all, this is Lucari, the tiny forgotten town in the middle of southern nowhere.
Get it, Zach? It's Occam's razor to a T. Melvin, I have to say you're a very balanced man. Now I feel confident that the Woods household will do just fine, even if you end up losing your job as town sheriff.
You sure are a joker, Mr. York.
It's a hell of a thing to just say to somebody. Jesus. Alright, where is the voodoo shop? There's Uli Frida. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 lefts. Avoid crafting your favorite. Croce. I need it. We hates it, precious.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault.
Excuse me, Mr. Eyebrowless White Voodoo Man. I have crafting materials. What is he actually holding already? Oh, it's a stamina boost. Okay.
Thou art a seeker.
Sure, man.
Verily, much shall serve thee well here.
Need 3 medium quality beads. Lizard skins. Pulcinella fragments. I'm trying to think about what it is that I don't already have. I don't think I've got any incense. Skateboard skills. Max speed plus 2 is actually really good. Actually, I like this one. Well, no, I can't do that one. Alright, let's get this. And then... minigame skills. I don't really want to worry about minigames. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Boat durability.
I can see it. Thy return is imminent. Thou hast discovered the very purpose.
Yeah. Alright, skateboard boost. I can get a lot of upgrades for the gun, it looks like. Alright. Now it's time to go sleep for a week. And hopefully not run out of money in that time. Fingers crossed. Shark sailing a boat. I think that happened at the end of Jaws. Sort of. Something like that happened. I don't remember that movie too well. Okay. So here's the thing. There's a couple things that are probably going to end up being like the big things that drain our income while we're sleeping for a week. It's going to be the actual cost of our hotel room. Oh god, that max speed was fucking amazing. It's going to be the cost of our hotel room, making sure that we're fed, and then possibly doing laundry. But if we remember to just take a shower every morning, we shouldn't have to worry about being penalized for being a stinky agent. So that should be fine. Okay. What is the daily cost of the hotel room, actually? It is the following morning. $158. Okay. Doable. Alright. And how is our current outfit looking? Good as new. Let's go get ourselves fed.
Now that's what I'm talking about. You can't. So make sure.
Seafood platter. For breakfast. Net. And we get a $10 for health maintenance. So really, we only spent 15. All right. So now this will take us to Thursday. But when we wake up, we are going to feel like shit because we're going to be really hungry. And our health is going to start going down. And our stamina is garbage. Because we're starving. David, seafood platter.
Now that's what I'm talking. You can't
Quick.
Get make Thanks, miss.
Okay. So let me just... Yeah, Thursday. So just as a reminder, what we're doing is we have to sleep until the following Monday. Because there is an item that we need to get from the restaurant that is only sold on Mondays. And the reason that we missed out on getting this the first time around was because we had horrible BO, and thus talking to people would result in us being charged. And we couldn't undo that. Because our shower was broken. So we had to do a whole side quest to repair the shower. But by the time we finished repairing the shower, Monday had already come and gone.
Thanks. Next.
I love, like, those brief moments where, like, for a single frame, we're just inside York's head. And we get a bonus for being clean-shaven. Truly, fate is a cruel mistress. You can say that again. Alright, so it is Friday. So this will bring us to Saturday. Hold on, let me check my clothes real quick. Good as new. So nobody cares that I've been wearing the same suit for a week yet.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks.
This will take us to Sunday. Mr. York, you've been here near on a month now, and you still haven't solved the murder. Listen, Robo needs an Oreo. Stagger my sprinting because we've only got 35 stamina right now. Okay. And with that, we can finally get to Monday. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay, it is Sunday. I don't want to accent. No! Wait! You spent a whole week of doing nothing but sleeping and eating seafood. Yeah, basically. Now you understand why we need to keep taking showers. We got that fish smell on us constantly. Pew! Well, it was a long week. But the good news is we can finally go finish the current main story quest we're on. Got that fish in him.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And finally being able to continue on the main story quest calls for the classic. Oh, okay. All that sleeping made me hungry. I don't want to embarrass him. Raggy's sleeping on top of the PS4 right now. He's got his doubloons spread out. It's very cute. Well, hi.
How's the investigation coming?
What am I doing? PR, of course. Out here in the boonies, this sort of stuff is way more effective than any TV commercial could ever be. An old-fashioned theme song and passing out flyers are my best bet. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder where Patty is. When does she show up to hang out? Is it around 8 o'clock? Two people who look exactly the same talking to each other. Let me go ahead and save real quick. Oh, there she is. Hey, girl, hey. Patty is now accompanying you. Alright, so we have to get to the restaurant slash bowling alley that only has one lane. That's taken up by a superstitious old woman every time. Can I get a picture? So my phone's broke. My phone camera lens borked. Not the lens, but like there's a glass covering the lens, and it like shattered at some point. So like every picture that I take is really blurry. Bowling minigame? Yeah, actually. There is in fact a bowling minigame. And it's apparently one of the more difficult things that you can actually do in the game itself. Hey girl, hey! Holy shit, it's just like Yakuza.
Right today. You feel it too, honey?
Yeah, it's a Monday.
Oh, coming right up, honey. I'll put my heart and soul into it.
I need the red beans and rice.
Alexis, would you mind keeping the red beans in the can? I'll pay the regular price, of course.
Oh, my Lord. Why don't you want me to take them out of the can?
Oh, you know.
They're for an offering, you see.
Oh. Why didn't you say so? The Lord hungers.
Everybody knows.
Exactly. As you can see, I'm a pitiful lost lamb. Now I get it, Zach. This is nothing but a shameless fetch quest.
I'm glad that it took 2 months for us to get to this particular line. Nothing but a shameless fetch quest. The game knows. The Lord hungers. I don't have anything to modulate my voice, unfortunately. So I can't make it sound like I'm echoing. I'm sorry. I'm not good at fancy stream stuff.
Zach, we finally managed to assemble the Taboo Trinity. And it was certainly no small task. I just hope it rewards us with some data that will help us push this investigation forward.
Ow, my brain migraine's taking a turn for the worst. I'm going to go find some pills and some food. Ow, your streams are still really good anyway, though, Gage. Thank you, Xanda. Okay. So, we gotta go... Where are we going? The Evangelical Church. So we gotta... Hold on. Let me just... So, if we turn left from here, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4th left. We make sure we stay to the right. At the fork. Alright. Let's go. With our upgraded max speed. We should get there in no time. 1. 2. Wow, we are fucking flying. 3. 4. And stay to the right. Oh! No! Pedestrian damages! I damaged that pedestrian. I'm so sorry. The Lord hungers. Hey man, sorry it took me 2 weeks to get here. I promise, I wasn't sleeping and eating seafood the whole time.
Come on. It's time to show that pastor the fruit of our labors.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Okay, Pastor. I've brought you your Taboo Trinity. I'd like to exchange it for a ticket to the goddess.
Oh, how I pity you. You see, my dear lost lamb, our Lord still hungers.
What?
1 anaconda skin, 1 squirrel tail, and 1 pressed white guara. This is what you must bring next.
Are you kidding me?
How pitiful. Our Lord never speaks in jest.
I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt. Come on, we need to get going.
It looks like we'll need to work harder to get God's attention, Zach. Part of me just wants to say to hell with it and go have a smoke.
Six Anaconda skins. Okay. 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 I just. Oh. Alright. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna get some stuff. Like, obviously, I should go find some squirrels and just completely ruin their day. Right? Like, that's probably going to be the easiest thing for me to get. Because I think anaconda skins are just kind of a random drop that you find on the ground. Whereas with squirrels, also hello Venom Lad, welcome. With squirrels, you can find them and shoot them. And we have exploding bullets. So those squirrels won't stand a fucking chance.
You know, Patty, I just remembered something.
I don't
When we
care
met
about
Philip
any
in
of
the
this.
sheriff's office, he mentioned your mother. What sort of history does Melvin have with the Clarksons?
What do you mean? The Clarksons know everyone in town, and everyone in town knows the Clarksons. This is Lucare. That's all there is to it.
I don't believe you.
Zach, something isn't right here. I just hope the Clarksons don't have anything to do with her mother's illness. That's all I'm concerned about. Either way, the truth will reveal itself to us eventually, just like it always has.
Ah! Moose! Moose, quick bunny kick in the door. Get out of here. Moose!
That melody always gets stuck in my head.
Yes, it's a devilish song, isn't it?
Just be quiet.
And back from ads. Hello. Alright, give me 1 second, because Moose is bunny kicking the door, and I need to do something about that. Ugh. I don't know what you're rushing in here for. Already put the other's food away. Naughty, naughty Lucifer. Alright, okay. So squirrels tend to be in like the little suburban area over here. So I think we should head up that way first.
Hey, want to talk about bridges? Why? I've become obsessed with bridges, Zach.
Okay,
There's
they
no
are.
turning back now. Remember what we saw on our way here? Back when we were driving that hybrid car before we switched over to the skateboard. We passed over the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, the longest bridge over water in the entire world. Remember the sudden downpour that made it impossible for us to see the road? The rain was so torrential that we couldn't see more than a few miles ahead of us. I'm sure local drivers are used to that sort of thing. They were all going normal speeds. I'll bet that scene reminded you of a certain film, or perhaps a certain person. Violent City, 1970, directed by Sergio Salim. I only ever saw it on TV when I was a kid, so I don't remember it very well. But I definitely remember that it featured a bridge, a long bridge. During the New Orleans part, that's the one thing I remember. That bridge must have been the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. And the film starred Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson. What an amazing sound.
We've heard this conversation already, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Explosion! Explosion! Chicory tail.
There's our squirrel tail. I hope we can gather the rest of the materials this quickly. Honestly, we don't have the time to help God out with his heavenly errands.
Rare kill bonus. Oh shit. No, stay away from me. Damn. They all giving me fur, no tail. First you were killing crocodiles, now you're killing squirrels? Well, technically I was killing alligators, and before that dogs, and before that bees. But yes, now it's squirrels. Okay, that's 2. Where's the blue one? Chicory skull? Will the Lord accept a skull in place of a tail? What are you meowing about now? You're bunny kicking your way to get in here. Now you want to get out all of a sudden? I think not. 'Tis not that easy, young Lucifer. Alright, I need to find more squirrels. I'm gonna start heading towards the suburbs again. Meow. Who's that guy?
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution.
We've heard this. Hello. My squirrel senses are tingling. I'm sensing squirrels. Again with this. I'm gonna... Moose, I'm gonna buy some. Come on, get out of here. This cat. I did a boo-boo with the editing that I had to fix and re-upload. Oh, dang. Well, that didn't take you too long.
Certain countries consider squirrel tails to be wards against demonic powers.
Yeah?
Apparently, the tails quiver whenever evil draws near.
Yeah?
So when people go out on journeys, they always carry squirrel tails with them.
I feel like you're making that up.
The fresher the tail, the higher its price.
That's all of them.
Ripping a squirrel's tail off its corpse is an eye-opening experience, Zach.
Now Raggy's meowing. What? Can I help you? Do you want more food? Are you hungry again? Hold on. I just keep getting interrupted by cats today. You were quietly laying on the PS4 earlier. Now you're just up and about. You're just making it everyone's problem. Since I gave you this stuff, They have a bad habit of not eating their fill when we initially put food out, and then Moose gets all upset because he's not allowed in the bedroom, because if he does, then he'll eat all of Mitty and Raggy's foods.
I don't care if God commanded us to do this. It's pure butchery. But we'll just have to live with it. After all, humans are wild at heart.
Ain't that the truth? Deliver judgment unto squirrels. That is one way of saying it. Anaconda skins. I actually don't know. Anaconda skins, deadly. Premonition 2. Oh, okay. Goal Park. Okay, so apparently that means that we actually need to head towards the park that's right next to the church. So take our first right, and then it'll just be on our left there. Oh! Mew. Oh! That's fine. High quality bead. You know, like, that's fine, I guess. It's not what I'm looking for. Zach, I can't believe we're having such a hard time finding these things. It's almost like these anacondas don't want none.
Hey, Zach. Remember this movie? 1997, directed by Luis Loza. Anaconda. The movie where the famous John Voight goes crazy with a rifle. Jennifer Lopez. Eric Stoltz. Even Owen Wilson and Ice Cube were in it.
I'm sorry. The emphasis on Ice Cube. It's like, even Owen Wilson and Ice Cube were in it.
Is that an all-star cast or what? The scene in the beginning where Danny Trejo climbs up a ladder with a pistol in one hand is a must-see.
Minnie, I'm gonna want you to actually not be on my computer tower right now, especially if you've just eaten. I have a feeling you're gonna vomit.
It stole my
You do
heart
that
within the
sometimes.
first 5 minutes. Okay, back to the real world. We're on an important mission right now, aren't we?
Yeah, the Lord still hungers. Or anaconda skins, for some reason. I'm sorry. I don't want you on the computer tower right now. Please go find somewhere else to hang out. I feel bad for kicking you off the computer tower, but, like, right after you've eaten, baby, please. Bees! Again with this. Off. Come on. Scoot. Mitty. Go on. She is determined. Bees! Damn. Fucked up if true. Dual kill bonus. Wonder if I can replicate that. Hold on. Oh shit! A beast! Alright. We got some stuff over here. Hey!
About 3 years ago, I met a man who had a pair of anaconda skin shoes. He said they were a trophy from a snake he hunted and skinned all by himself. Could you kill something and then wear its skin? I couldn't. No thanks. I fail to see any difference between that and a crazed murderer who carries pieces of his victims home with him.
I would say it's maybe a little different.
Zach, I never knew that following oracles was such back-breaking work. I really needed this cigarette. I think I'm on the verge of losing my mind.
You gonna exhale? Guess not. There it
I
is.
just need to find one pressed white Gora. He was very clear that it had to be pressed. Do they sell pressed flowers in stores here? I think I'm stumped, Zach. Perhaps we better go ask our well-informed concierge for help.
Oh god, I hope the concierge is working right now.
Needy. You wanna go in here? You wanna go in here?
I want to see if I can maybe coerce her into going somewhere that is not my computer tower.
Needy, come here. You wanna come see? You wanna come see the shelf? I just took everything off the shelf. If you wanna go in there. I know you like being on the shelves.
Okay, well, whatever. Alright, let's go to Casa Pineapple. Oh. Oh. Alright.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess.
We've heard this
All
already.
busted up and undergoing maintenance.
God, that max speed boost is really, really helping out. Putting in the work. Over 50 miles traveled bonus. We got $500 for that. That is incredibly helpful. Oh, I hope I don't have to wait for like when the concierge is available. I'm gonna have to like look up what their fucking hours are.
Okay, Zach. Let's go talk to our concierge. It'd be impossible for us to find a white Gora all on our own in such a vast area.
Oh, cool. He's just here. Hey,
Welcome
man.
back, Mr. Morgan, sir.
Hello there, concierge. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
How may I help you, Mr. Morgan?
I'm in need of a pressed white Gora. Do you know of a store where I could find one?
The Lord hungers?
Jesus.
Correct.
Jolly good, sir. In that case, please ask our bellboy. His hobby is pressing flowers, so I'm sure he'll be able to assist you.
And am I going to need to wait for the bellboy's hours? I am. Oh, actually, no. I can just summon him. I'll be back in a jiffy. If you're in a hurry, head over to the chef. What? Okay. Sure, man. Oh, okay. Hey, man, I need to talk to the bellboy.
Got a minute, chef?
What is it, mister? I
you
got my
open-
hands full here.
Can you open every door? You cannot. Only certain ones.
Do you know where I might find a pressed white Gora?
Now, what did I tell you? I'm a professional chef. I don't flap my gums about any old thing. If you want to know about the town, you best ask our concierge.
All right. No, 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 no. I see you about to vomit. And Mitty just threw. Okay. 1 second. Oh, Mitty, that's really gross. Where did I put those paper towels? See, this is why I didn't want you on the computer. Because I knew you were going to end up doing that. You're lucky I heard you. Alright, y'all keep an eye on York for a second here. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back. I hope York didn't do anything weird while I was gone. Take a shotgun, York. It's right there. They have 3 of them. Don't encourage him like that. Alright, let's go talk to the concierge, I guess. That's really what we gotta do. Oh, concierge! I'm presently engaged in other business right now. Please speak to the bellboy if you happen to be in a hurry. Oh my god, how did he get down here so quick?
May I ask you a question?
Sure, boss. What's cracking?
I need to find a pressed white Gora.
I want to check something here real quick. Interesting.
You like flowers, boss?
Well, not exactly, but it's the will of God.
The Lord hungers hand.
Yeah.
Excellent, David. Way to cut right to the chase. Do you know where I might find one?
Sorry, boss. We only have one white Gora bush in our garden. Yep.
What's the problem?
Well, yesterday I picked them all and pressed them, see?
That's perfect. Would you mind giving one to me?
Sorry, boss. No can do.
What do you mean?
I used all the pressed flowers I made to decorate a very special spot, see?
What spot?
The bedroom on the first floor.
The bathroom.
Makes about as much sense as anything else.
Yes, sirree. So, I don't have a single pressed flower left now.
Well then, I'll just go and grab one from the bathroom.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, boss. Taking a pressed flower from a bathroom into church? Ah, Jesus ain't gonna like that. Sorry, but it looks like you're all out of luck, boss.
Bleh. I'm just gonna go do that.
Zach. Deep South.
Huh. Yeah, alright. It's a hell of a bathroom.
The white Gora, also known as the whirling butterfly. They certainly look just as beautiful as one. Never thought I'd ever have to pick a flower from a bathroom and deliver it to a church. But he left us no choice. Did he, Zach? God himself commanded us to carry out this very act. Therefore, I'm simply doing as I'm told. My own will has nothing to do with it. We never get to engage in adventures like these while living in the city, do we, Zach?
I find that very hard to
The
believe.
city are honestly quite boring. Who wants to fish through the garbage for a missing corpse's genitals?
So dull, so dull.
Or chase a stray bullet that got lodged into a moving taxi? Talk about stupid.
I'll give you that one.
And usually it's all just a formality so that we can accuse a criminal who's been obviously guilty since day one. If I have to search for something, I'd much rather search for something out here. It's just so much more dramatic. This is the countryside. And it's sensational. You know what I mean, don't you, Zach?
Not in the slightest, my guy. Just take the fucking flower. Da-da-da-da. I have to get out of this fucking bathroom. I gotta leave. I gotta leave. Patty, we gotta go. We gotta fucking get out of here, Patty. It's super weird. Well, I'm glad that at least we're making some story progress on this stream. What episode are we in right now? Is this episode 2? I should probably save my game and find out. There is a phone over here. Yeah, we're in the middle of episode 2. Okay. Alright. How do I get to the church from here? So I head straight along this road. 1, 2, third left, hang right. Or stay to the right, rather. So it's 1, 2, third left, and keep to the right. The Lord hungers. Car. Sometimes I think about how in the 2006 Silent Hill movie, the main character drives a Jeep Liberty, and I was just like, oh, because like I think that was the car that my mom drove at the time. I was just like, that's just like my mom's car. Jeep Liberty, very neat little vehicle. Let me tell you. She drives a Jeep Liberty, Ohio plates. Sean Bean's a good actor. I'm excited to rewatch the Lord of the Rings movies once I finish with The
sincerely
Hobbit.
hope this is the last of God's divine errands.
That makes 2 of us.
Heavenly. Truly heavenly.
He threw away all the spam, the red beans, and the spinach. I don't believe this. All this time, he was only after the cans?
Shh, be quiet, Agent York. He's doing holy work. Just be quiet and watch.
You know that was in a turlet,
What a
right?
fragrant
Okay.
pressed flower. Thank you for this blessing, O Lord.
Yes, Zach. As fragrant as a urinal cake.
Shh. Behold, it is finished. Our Lord is enraptured. Take this, my lambs, and let it serve you.
All right. Thanks.
Just take it, Agent York. Folks say Pastor Sanders' instruments have special powers.
Special powers?
Yes, it is the truth, my lost lambs. Have faith. The Lord guides me to create the perfect instrument for each citizen of our town.
Each instrument's effects differ by person, too.
Yeah?
In your case, you were blessed with 3 drums and a special flower. This is the will of the Lord. You must accept it and have faith. If you ever find yourself lost again, return to me at any time.
Sure.
Patty, I'm curious. Do you have an instrument too?
Huh? Me? Of course not. Why would I ever want one of those stupid things? I'm fine just watching you adults play your silly little games.
God bless you, Patty.
Zach, the pressed flower we took from the bathroom ended up coming straight back to us.
I can't help but like the art style here more because I'm a sucker for stylized models. Understandable. Eerie drum, a special sacred instrument crafted by Pastor Sanders. Each person's instrument is unique. Okay. Well, let's save. Da-da-da-da. Her voice is familiar. Let me check. All right. We're probably only going to be doing a little bit more here before Operator 6L. Oh, yeah! I can totally hear it now. And Lynn Lee from Xenoblade X. Neat. Oh,
Hey,
here we
Agent
go.
York, what's next?
Fear not, Patty. Our next stop is that stylish woman's house. Her name is Helena Doman, and apparently she lives in this town.
Oh, we're about to have this conversation. Okay.
What? You want to go meet her?
You know her?
Yeah. Everyone calls her Lena. Hey, how'd you figure out her name anyway? No one told you, right?
That's true. No one told me. Verbally. By pure chance, Zach and I happened to acquire this. We picked it up from the ground while the pastor was busy crying. Patty, this is a prescription for a female hormone medication.
So you can start seeing where this is going. We're going to talk about this. We might wait until next week to talk about it, but we're going to talk about this.
Which means this person is undergoing hormone treatment. Understand? It's the Oracle. This is the ticket to the goddess that we were meant to find at the White Hall. I just remembered something that Melvin said to me in the holding cell. Professor R isn't exactly a normal woman, according to him. Now it all makes sense, Patty. Lena Doman is the stylish woman we've been searching for. Professor R in the flesh.
You know, Agent York, you might actually have some talent after all.
Yes, I'll be honest with you, Patty. Both Zach and I are extremely talented.
Humble, ain't he?
So I hope you can trust us and continue working as our assistant.
All right. So we're going to talk about this, but first we're going to see York talk about it. Because I'll tell you one thing, York has some thoughts.
Hey, want to talk about bridges? Why? I've become obsessed with bridges, Zach, and there's no turning back now. Remember what we saw on our way here? Back when we were driving that hybrid car before we switched over to the skateboard.
Where is Linda's house again? Is it on the map? Alex's house. Carpenter's house. Oh, here we go. So there's going to be a point at which least he has high self-esteem. What the fuck was that noise? Did I just hit something? I wasn't looking at the screen. Girls. Okay, so here comes the conversation. Oh, I recognize that car. Helena Doman's house.
The address on the prescription led us to this house.
Seems like she ain't home. No lights on either.
It literally says she's home.
Professor R's never home, you know.
It literally says she's home. Okay, well, whatever.
Patty, why do you know so much about Professor R?
I don't know that much, really.
But you're the first person in town who mentioned her name to me. You also knew about San Rouge, didn't you? And when I tried to ask you more about it back then, you gave me an evasive answer. You're my assistant, aren't you? If you are, then you need to tell me everything you know about this case.
Daddy don't like Lena. He said it's stupid for a man to want to turn into a woman.
What?
And he told me I ain't supposed to talk about her. He said that if you knew someone like her was living here, Agent York, you'd start to hate this town.
That's ridiculous. Why would I ever hate this town? Because one of its inhabitants is transgender? Why in the world would that make a difference to me?
The other folks in town said the same thing as Daddy. They all know about Saint Rouge and Professor R, and about how she's waging war against the Clarksons. But they all say we ain't supposed to talk about it. So
And here I'd assumed that ignorant way of thinking died out with the 20th century. I guess I really am an outsider after all. I thought that everyone was cooperating with my investigation, but it turns out they were all hiding key information from me. Damn it, Zach. This just made me hate the countryside for the first time in my entire life. Oh, I'm sorry for being so loud, Patricia. But just remember this. A person's birthplace, nature, race, and physical features have no bearing on their value as a human being. We're always free, and we should respect each other just the way we are. So you shouldn't feel a need to hate Lena for no reason. No matter what the people around you say, you can't let them control you. Sometimes things like common sense and decency can end up deeply hurting other people. I sincerely hope you don't forget that.
Okay, I won't.
So, like, at first glance, oh, hey, York is genuinely upset at the ignorance of the Deep South with regards to this individual in town who happens to be transgender. But
if Lena's committed a crime, that's a different story altogether. She may be a social minority, but she's still free and capable of knowing the difference between right and wrong. Professor R, I sincerely hope she's smart enough to understand that.
Now, the issue is that... Oh, boy. The issue is that, like, we're going to get further into the game, probably, maybe not next week, but maybe the week after. Or I'm kind of, like I've said it before, I'm kind of going a little bit loosey-goosey with how I'm scheduling these streams recently. But we're going to get further into this game, and we're going to talk about how, like, despite that being kind of a, I would say, fairly strong kind of like showing right out of the gate, it slips up a little bit later on, unfortunately. And it slipped up in a pretty significant way, such that people were turning against this game before it even came out, which it's unfortunate both from like both sides of it, honestly. It's unfortunate that the game does it, and it's unfortunate that like it spoiled the perception of the game. Now, there was an attempt to correct the issue. It's not a perfect correction because, unfortunately, trying to correct every issue with how the game handles it, because that part was kind of good. Yeah, like I said, we'll get into it a little bit later on. But unfortunately, trying to correct every, quite frankly, major slip up that this game has would, among other things, require re-recording dialogue, completely reworking the story, and just like too much of an overhaul for them to have conceivably been able to do, which is unfortunate. But like I said, we're going to talk about it. Thankfully, the moments in this game that are like incredibly awkward to have to deal with have plenty of space between them, so there's still a lot to like. But this was part of this is part of the reason I didn't stream this game when it came out, was because like this sort of thing, that the sort of things that we're going to end up talking about later on was immensely disappointing. But again, we're going to talk about those when the time comes. And for now, we're going to go ahead and just kind of move forward with this. But keep that all in mind as we move along.
Listen to the two ends and drink dry the fire water. Do this and you will see the other world.
Sorry, I held the dog. What happened? We're getting another oracle.
Zach, did you hear that? It's another oracle. I assume this means we're getting closer to the truth. Well, this is good. We don't have any other big clues at the moment. What do you say we continue the skeletal gentleman's game?
Oracle decryption start.
After I spent the 90s listening to nothing but punk rock, I fell out of touch with music, but the digital audio player I received last Christmas changed everything. Nowadays, people can walk around with thousands of songs in their pockets. You following me here, Zach? That's right. This oracle is connected to music. The two ends refer to neither periods nor a movie's credits. They refer to the last letter of the alphabet, Z. And what's a word that has two Z's in it? Jazz, of course.
Yeah, all right.
Remember, we're in Louisiana here. The firewater is even easier. It's alcohol. Let's go to that jazz bar and have a drink while we consider our next plan of action. Don't worry, this is all part of our job. Isn't it, Zach?
Oh, we might get into the weeds with this a little bit sooner than expected.
Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle.
Or we might just end here. I don't know.
Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle. Come in.
We might end on a higher note with York's reaction to the ignorance of the town, and then start next week talking about like, oh hey, or not next time we play, I should say, start with like, oh hey, we're gonna be talking about some heavy stuff.
DC Eagle here. Got any news for me?
Well, Mr. York, we got ourselves a bit of a problem here.
What sort of problem?
Looks like Daniel's gathered up a group of people to help him find Galena's killer on his own.
To be honest, I feel he should have seen this coming given how this is a backwoods town, but then I remember it's York. York has had, thus far, nothing but good things to say about the Deep South. And then this happened. And it's only... Okay. There's going to be a lot weirder shit as we go along, and not all of... I'd say not all of it's going to be handled well. Pretty much none of it's going to be handled particularly well, but we'll get there.
If the Clarksons get serious, they'll probably put an end to this case before we even know what hit us. And it sure won't be wrapped up the way you want it to, Mr. York.
Yes, that certainly is a problem. Judging from Daniel's temperament, things are bound to get out of control. Melvin, I need to find Professor R as soon as possible.
Professor R?
That's right.
That ain't such a good idea.
I didn't ask for your personal opinion, Melvin. Especially if it comes from an antiquated, xenophobic way of thinking that's characteristic of rural towns.
Don't know if that's the correct use of xenophobic, but he's got the spirit.
Whoa now, Mr. York. What's going on here? I didn't...
This conversation is over, Melvin. You need to figure out what the Clarksons are planning. Call me again as soon as you know.
Fine. Whatever you say.
Also,
damn.
Sorry, but would you mind coming to pick up Patricia? I would never think to take an innocent girl like her into an adult watering hole.
Yeah, you're right. CLG's still too young for that.
Wait, Daddy! Agent York! I'm going too! Don't leave me out of this!
No, Patricia. You signed a contract with me, remember?
York is 100% done with the bigotry.
I promise to protect you from
The bigotry
all the
isn't
evil in our
100%
world.
done with York. 110%.
That's not what it means!
Patty, you're smart. Shockingly so. But you're still a child. And there are certain things a child like you doesn't need to learn about yet.
Like grown men playing saxophone in only their underwear.
Just go home for today. Zach and I are both in agreement on this one. I'm so glad you understand, Patty. Okay, Melvin, that's that. I'm leaving her here. The rest is in your hands.
Roger that. I'll take care of her, Mr. York.
Drink the quote-unquote firewater at Owl's Nest. We will do that next time. Is she still home? Hold on. Yeah, she's still here.
Patty, I'm sorry I have to do this. I don't mean to abandon you. I hope you understand. This next stop feels dangerous.
It's okay, I get it. I'll go home early today and take care of Mama. I'm pretty busy too, you know.
Good. And do tell Melvin I said hi.
Hey, Agent York. About Professor R. Is she really a bad person?
What do you mean?
I only ever got to talk to her once. Oh, is it okay to say her? How do I know what to call her?
Her is fine, Patty. Simply respect the gender that the person chose.
Okay. She once got arrested for causing trouble with some of the Clarksons workers. They got drunk at her bar and went crazy or something.
That seems like an odd question to ask to begin with, but I think what's also important to remember here is that Patty has been surrounded by people that probably aren't very respectful of Lena's chosen gender, so...
When she came into the sheriff's office, our eyes met, just for a second.
It's an innocent enough question from her.
Then she said something to me. As you grow into an adult, you will witness a great deal. But you don't need to take it all in. Just stay focused on the beauty of our world. I didn't get what she meant, and because of what Daddy said, it kinda scared me. But now, I reckon I understand what she meant back then. Oh, sorry, Agent York. I shouldn't have gotten into all that when you're in such a hurry.
Wow! Digitamer Riley is rating with a party of 8, just as we're ending. Hi, everybody.
No, that was a very important story you shared with me just now. You really are the perfect assistant.
It's actually probably a good thing that we're ending anyway, because we're getting to the part of the game where things get a little hard to talk about.
Thank you, Patricia.
I like the game doesn't really demonize the people of this town for thinking this way and shows they're good people, just some things are super ingrained in their ways, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, we don't really see the extent of the bigotry in the town. And it's just like, it's a lot of getting caught up in just like, I guess just sort of like that way of thinking. So is she home?
Looks like a case of bad timing, Zach.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's come back later.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get over to Owl's Nest. And I think there's a save point there. Let me check real quick. I also need to check with my... Oh, actually, I should probably turn around. Does Owl's Nest have a save point? It does. Alright, hold up. Let me... Ooh! Alright. Skate or die. You either skate or you die.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp.
Alright, we've heard that already. I'm just not gonna worry about, like, doing dialogue while we're riding over there, but I am gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. Even though we are getting into the part of the game where things are going to be a little bit more difficult, there's going to be a lot of difficult topics to cover in terms of how this game handles some of the topics that it tries to handle. I've said this before. I still think that it is important to sort of observe and investigate, like, the ways that the game falls short in how it handles those topics. Like, up till this point, I have been, you know, like, very positive and enjoying, like, kind of everything that's been going on. Just, like, taking in, like, the very fun quirkiness of the game. But this game got a lot of shit prior to its release, and it's for reasons beyond the technical issues that you've no doubt noticed the few times that we have been able to play this at this point. And we're going to be starting to get into the weeds of exactly what those reasons were. Where is save point here? Owl's Nest. And I have, like, personally, if I feel that a game is coming at something from a direction of, like, relatively good faith, like, I feel like it's important to, like, acknowledge that, but then also investigate, like, how these issues arise, what they arise from, how the game attempts to handle them, and the ways that it succeeds or fails. So, like, this game, like, York's rant against the small-mindedness of this deep south town with regards to Professor R and her presentation being a transgender woman, it's a good start, with regards to the game tackling an issue like this. Which makes everything that comes after it, whether it was left in the game or whether they tried to fix it and took it out, ultimately all the more disappointing. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I can, because you have to remember, this is the same guy that did The Missing, J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories, a game that I talked about at length, how I feel about that game, how the direction that I come at that game from, being somebody who is, you know, has questions about his own gender identity. Things that I am kind of like wrestling with on my own terms and on my own time. So it feels like Swery made that game and in the process really tried to kind of understand where those sorts of stories come from and wanted to do more with that. And like, genuinely, like, I want to go ahead and just put this forward. Most of the stuff in this game feels like it was attempted in good faith, but attempting something in good faith doesn't mean you always succeed at what you're trying to do. And it doesn't always mean that you're going to do a good job. And that's kind of where things sort of fall apart with regards to Deadly Premonition 2. Again, we're going to go ahead and get more into that next time we play, because next time we play is when we get the first cutscene that had like major revisions when this game got the patch that was an attempt to fix everything. We'll see what the scene looks like now, and we'll discuss what it was before that patch, because let me tell you, it's an improvement, but it's a lesser of two evils kind of improvement. So that's what we'll be doing next time. So again, I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. I'm trying to get to 350 followers, ideally before the end of the year. If I do, then I am going to pick a day to do a full playthrough of Silent Hill Homecoming in one sitting for the game's 15th anniversary, which was back in September, and I missed it. So if you are not already following, go ahead, click that follow button. Smash that MF follow button. And yeah, help me get there. I'm hoping to get there. We're at 341 right now, last I checked, so I only need about 9 more followers. Upcoming streams, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I think we're going to go ahead and head back into Trepang 2. I would like to. I'm going to need to... That's another game that I haven't played in a little over a month now. So I'm probably going to need to reacclimate to that one. So I hope you'll tune in for that. Next week, gonna see what we're gonna try and do, like a full streaming week next week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What exactly we're gonna be streaming is kind of up in the air with regards to like whatever I've got going on. Still trying to kind of like hammer out what streaming is going to look like between now and the end of the year. So I hope you'll tune in. What else? I think that is it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.
you.